What are your 3 favourite holidays?
Summer.
I like Christmas.
And summer.
The summer.
I quite like the October break.
The summer holidays.
Christmas.
Christmas, because of Jesus.
That one Monday in May.
The summer holidays.
Easter.
Easter.
Easter, because chocolate.
How do you celebrate Easter?
I come to church with my granny.
Eat chocolate.
My family aren't religious, so I get chucked a chocolate egg at Easter time.
I celebrate Easter with like sweets.
Easter eggs and coming to church.
Not being Christian for ages, it's a difficulty celebrating Easter in a household which isn't filled with Christians.
And general praising the Lord.
Where I'm still able to go to church and I'm able to understand what Jesus has done for me there.
And sometimes I'll decorate eggs, if I can be bothered.
Like there are places for me still to go to, even if my house isn't filled with the Holy Spirit.
What is your response to the good news?
Well, obviously I think it's good.
Joy.
Happiness, I suppose. You know, like, yay, good news. Slay that Jesus, died to take away all the, bad stuff that we've done.
I think it's quite, crazy to think about, because this guy who had never met me died for sins that I hadn't even done yet, but he chose to give up his life so that I could live mine.
What do the eggs represent?
Well, I believe there's 2 things. Of course, there's the stone.
The stone in front of the tomb that rolled away.
Yeah, and then it rolled out the way. And it's like a big stone, so it's like, whoa!
They represent the stone that rolled away from the tomb that he was in. So when you're rolling eggs down hills, it's like the stone rolling away.
But also, eggs represent new life.
What do you think about the responses to Jesus' trial?
I obviously don't think it's right.
I'd probably be in shock or something.
The people were so set on not believing Jesus that the fact that they willingly chose to have a criminal freed instead of him, I think that was quite crazy, and it'd be quite surprising. I wouldn't have obviously decided that. I would have said well, he's done nothing wrong.
If I was there, I probably wouldn't have done anything. I would have just stood and watched it happen.
There's a massive crowd. It's quite pressuring to go with the crowd and stuff.
I would have probably tried to rally people together in one spot to show there is a group of people that are with Jesus.
We celebrate Easter as Christians because it is everything to us. It is when Jesus took on our sin, both man's past and present sin, and he took it to the cross, and he ultimately won the victory over that sin and over that death. He did what every other leader in the Bible before him couldn't do. He carried that sin, and he was perfect in his life and what he did, and he still chose to take on that burden, to take on the consequence of sin, even though he had never sinned in his life. And that to us is incredible. It's our salvation. We say yes to Jesus because of what he did for us, and we say thank you for his forgiveness. And ultimately, he won the victory over all of that because of what he did on Easter Sunday. This is from Matthew 28. After the Sabbath, at dawn on the first day of the week, Mary Magdalene and the other Mary went to look at the tomb. There was a violent earthquake, for an angel of the Lord had come down from heaven and, going into the tomb, rolled the stone and sat on it. His appearance was like lightning, and his clothes were white as snow. The guards were so afraid of him that they shook and became like dead men. Then the angel said to the women, "Do not be afraid, for I know you are looking for Jesus who was crucified. He is not here. He has risen.